Hey guys, okay, so this video is gonna be my January TBR. For my book, for the month I choose, I'm gonna reveal it at the end of this video and everything. Y'all probably won't be seeing this until January 1st, so I'm gonna start with the first book, and I have right with me right now, I have 6 books. And then my choice for the month is the 7th choice. So I'm hoping, some of these are small, that's why I chose maybe 7 total. But if I read some that are not on my TBR, it's completely fine. I had written down for each month, like the books that I want to read for those months. But then I'm like, really? Because some of them I wanted to save actually until October, being that they're spooky books. And so yeah, but let's go ahead and get started. First book on my list for January TBR is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I have already read The Fault in Our Stars, and I loved it, and so I might actually reread that again because I loved it. Heartfelt. Like, I did cry, I won't lie. I've even seen the movie and I cried. But I've seen the show for this on Hulu and I loved it. So I knew that I watched the show not knowing that it was a book. So yeah, now I do a lot of my research. Next is The Last Kids on Earth, June's Wild Fight by Max Brailer. Anyway, this is a Netflix show for kids, and it's kind of like, I want to say like maybe middle grade. So, but yeah, I love the show. I watch it with my son, and so I was like, yes. And he's even gotten into the series as well. So I mean, next is A Wrinkle in Time. It's amazing. I've seen the movie. I did not know there was a book for it. So, yeah. Before this year, I didn't know a lot of, I knew that they made movies and stuff for, like, Twilight and, like, Harry Potter, but I'd already kind of read those books and stuff. Like, okay, I watched the first Twilight, and then I watched the first Twilight movie before I realized it was a book thing, and my best friend had them, and so she let me borrow each one at a time, and so it was just amazing. Next is Loki, Where Mischief Lies by Mackenzie Lee. I am super duper excited to start this book. I know there's another Marvel or DC related book that's about like each Titan, because there is a show on HBO Max called Titans, and it talks about each of the characters for there and how they came together. So yeah, I cannot wait to read Loki, because like I said, secretly he's my favorite. Next is The School for Good and Evil by Soman Chania. Anyway, I'm super duper excited to get started with this book. I don't know much about it other than there's a school for good and then there's a school for evil. So, yeah. I mean, I read the synopsis and stuff, and like that's what pulled me into it, but I cannot remember because I had gotten this a couple months back. But I do love the cover and the deckled edges. Even I think, yeah, Loki had deckled edges as well. And so that's super duper exciting. Next, I want to finish City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. My ring light is just making the shiniest covers not, good for y'all to see. But anyways, I'm more than halfway through, so that's why I think I was like, I'm gonna choose 7 books total, because this is gonna be the first one I start with, because I want to finish it so I can move on to the next one. And so yeah, I'm super duper excited. Alright, so I know this video is relatively short. I'm trying to record while there's quiet because I have my two nieces and my nephew here, and right now they're in the middle of a show with my son, and so as long as they're quiet, I can get this recorded because, yeah, like last night, it was so hard to get that video recorded because of how loud it was. But anyway, my choice for my book club, the book that I choose is The Beautiful by Renee Adeje. I'm super duper excited on getting it. Also, being that I have enough points with thrift books, I'm also gonna get a free book, which I have not chose that yet. I'm fighting between the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and then this other book, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the Abraham Lincoln one because I have the second book and I need to get the first book, and so, and they're, you know, just like I need the first book to what's that one other one, The Damned, in order to read that. And so that's why I chose The Beautiful, because I was just like, now is my chance. Yes. And so yeah, but basically this is it for this video. I should have maybe gone more in depth in each book, but what I like to do is I like to read the book and really go into depth there with, you know, after reading it and stuff, just because that's just, I guess, like, I like doing spoiler reviews, so it's kind of hard when I do videos where there's no spoilers first. It's very hard not to want to spill all the juice on the book, each book. But yeah, so far I am loving this. Basically, if you've read this before, it introduces Clary, and then she is introduced into the shadow world, or shadow hunter world, that she totally forgot about because of her mom. And so, yeah. But I love this book. I already know what happens in a lot of the books anyway because of the show and then the movie, and so it's just like, but I know there is a lot in here that they did not put into the shows and the movies, so that's why I wanted to read them. But yeah, also I am still doing coffee over cardio, and right now, is there any deals? I don't remember. I was looking through my emails and I was looking at them, and it was, because I didn't think I was going to film today, but links down below for the site. Use code 10MarissaD to get 10% off of your purchase. Comment down below what your TBR for January 2021 is gonna look like. Subscribe if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.